Is Omar Khadr the type of guest you want to have on a TV talk show? That's the conversation Canadians are now having after video clips surfaced of Khadr appearing on Tout le monde, parle. That's a popular Quebec talk show program that is watched, well, by more people than any other talk show in Canada. It's got about 1 million viewers, more popular than any English language program. A major part of Quebec francophone culture that people obviously watch quite a lot, get their news from, form their opinions from. Very odd clip surfaced on Easter Sunday after the program was broadcast. A lot of people in English Canada seeing it going, what on earth is this? Khadr walking into the set of this TV program, flashy lights, a live studio audience, his name is said enthusiastically, he comes out to face the crowd like it's the Johnny Carson show or Conan O'Brien or what have you. Folks stand up, they applaud. Some are even cheering him. He gets something of a celebrity welcome, a hero's welcome. What on earth is this about? Well, we still don't know exactly why at this point in time Khadr was on this program and why he agreed to be on this program. Khadr has previously said, and said again on that program, you know, I'm just a regular Canadian. That's how I want to live my life. I just want to be a regular guy.
I don't think I'm going to ever be an ordinary citizen, but I'm going to carry myself as ordinary as I can. Yeah.
Okay, fine, but then why are you accepting an invitation to appear on this program? Sort of makes you wonder, and makes you wonder why he received something like a hero's welcome.
You probably have your scars. We all do, but from what I see right now, I see a strong, willing man. And like, I don't know, you're amazing.
Look, I get that Khadr is a controversial guy, and there are people who say this guy is a hardened terrorist from Canada's first family of terror, and there are others who say, no, you got to disassociate him from what his father Ahmed Khadr, what his sister Zainab Khadr, who hosted Osama bin Laden at her wedding. You've got to separate him from them because he was a teenager at the time. He was a child soldier. He was brainwashed. Okay, even if you have that perspective, the more sympathetic one of him, you gotta wonder, why make him into a cause celeb? Why are there still so many people making Omar Khadr a folk hero? That's the question. Now, I can't entirely blame a news program from having Khadr on. I mean, I've hosted TV programs and radio programs over the years, and there's people out there that are just a great get. You may not like them, you may not agree with them, but you know, if they're on the program, everybody's going to watch it, everybody's going to tune in, and it's your opportunity to ask them the questions that everybody is asking. You know, journalists will sometimes test each other. They'll say, hey, would you interview Paul Bernardo? You know, if he was a guy who wanted to do media interviews, would you go up to the prison and meet him in that common room and sit down and chat with him? And some people say, no way, that's horrified, I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't want to give him any more sort of airtime, give him any more exposure, let him manipulate people with his words and so forth. Others go, yeah, everybody wants to hear this true crime story, gotta go and talk to him. So there's those litmus test stories. I get why someone would want, well, to have anybody on their program. But the odd thing about all of this is Khadr saying he doesn't want the attention, and then he goes and gets it, and an audience that, even if they're somewhat sympathetic to his story, even if you grant him that, and I don't think that's necessarily warranted, why is he receiving the hero's welcome? And that's the conversation I think we need to be having whenever Khadr flares up in the news. I don't know if we're going to resolve this massive difference of opinion that people have of Khadr, but can't we all agree that the guy just shouldn't be treated like a hero?